Facts, bullshit, and honesty. In this episode, I'm going to give you some facts, maybe a mix with some bullshit, but it's going to be all honesty. It's up to you to figure out what's facts from bullshit, but just know it's all honest. For example, did you know there are thousands of people every year who have experienced a mini stroke and didn't even know it? Did you know smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, just to name a few, are part of the major risk factors for having a mini stroke? I'll give you more details shortly right here on Straight Hating, baby. Welcome back. Straight Hating is brought to you by Straight Hating Fashions and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hating. We currently have a limited supply of 5 different items, but we will soon progress to 100 plus items in the near future. Go check us out at StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com. That's StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com. And just for my listeners and my viewers, for this month only, until the end of this month of September, for any purchase that you make, you will receive 1 free Straight Hating carry bag. That's 1 free Straight Hating carry bag. In the front, you see the Straight Hating logo. In the back, you also see the Straight Hating name. It comes with a zipper pocket, with a lot of room. It's a good carry bag to put everything that you want in it, for children or for adults. Also have drawstrings on the side. On the front pocket, also have a part for your AirPods or for your glasses or shades to hang if you need it. So for any purchase that you make sure you go to the comment section and put, send me my free bag. Send me my free bag. You get 1 free Straight Hating carry bag for any purchase that you make to now to the end of this month. Just make sure you go to StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com. That's StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com. I'm your host, AC. Good to see you guys. Coming back, it's returning, my co-host, Tasha Mack. How you doing today?
Tasha Mack in the building. Tasha Mack, holla back. I'm here once again, y'all, in the building. Hey, your place to be. Y'all already know, Straight Hating every day.
That's right, that's right. And of course, we're going to start our topic with our first topic, football. We're going to talk about, we'll do a recap on week 2. You ready for that?
No, because I've been working so hard. I haven't really watched any games, but I heard the stories and, yeah. But I'm ready to celebrate you, of course, you know.
Well, that's a good thing. I can let you know exactly what went down on week 2.
All
right, we're going to start off with the almighty Baltimore Ravens. Caw-caw! Ravens Nation, baby.
And y'all know, caw-caw.
Oh well, we straight hating on that one. But guess what? The almighty Baltimore Ravens beat the Cincinnati Bengals 27-24.
All right, so that's
a rival team.
Yeah, rival team.
Right now, we're number 1 in our division.
Division game,
That's right. So we definitely.
Oh, y'all pulled that off because you said it was 27-24.
27-24.
Y'all almost got your ass beat.
Oh no.
Oh, excuse me. Did I curse?
We were at their location. And we beat their ass, so that's how it is.
Yeah, but it was only 27-24.
Right? Moving right along.
Yes.
The Seagulls barely beat the Vikings 34-28.
That's another good game. 1 touchdown. Okay.
The Seahawks beat the Lions 37-31.
Good game.
The Colts beat the Texans 31-20.
Sound like a boring game.
The Buccaneers beat the Bears 27-17.
Definitely sound like a boring game.
The Chiefs beat the Jaguars 17-9.
Oh, not the Jaguars, but it was the Chiefs, so.
Yeah, we gotta get the Chiefs out of there. They're. I've always seen them as a weak team. I don't know how the hell they keep getting to the damn Super Bowl. Because they've been playing.
Come on now, Patrick Mahomes, he's good.
He chokes. He drops the balls. He fumbled. I saw it when he first did it 4 seasons ago. When he choked on the field and whatnot. So I'm like, how the hell they keep getting that? They playing these sorry teams. And they don't play us. I'm trying to tell you, when we get a chance to play them, we're going to show them how to run the ball.
Oh, when y'all get a chance, y'all got to win.
The Falcons beat the Packers 25-24. The Bills beat the Raiders 38-10. The Titans beat the Chargers 27-24. The San Francisco 49ers beat the LA Rams 30-23. The New York Giants, and I'm rooting for them. New York Giants beat the Cardinals 31-28. That's right.
Oh, they came back?
That's right.
Oh, we put that whip on them and they
Hey, they coming back.
Okay. Good job.
Those sorry ass Dallas Cowgirls barely beat the New York Jets 30-10.
That's a barely 20 points.
Yeah, that was barely.
That's a barely.
Yeah, cause
I'm gonna need you to look in the dictionary, thesaurus, or something. Get you a new word.
the Commodores barely beat the Broncos.
Now that's a barely.
35-33.
That's a barely. They won by what, a touchback? I mean a safety.
Right, 2 points.
How you
Yeah,
won by 2 points? You must have had a safety.
35-33. The Hail Marys or whatever. Now the Miami Dolphins beat the New England Patriots 24-17. You might as well count the Patriots off for the rest of the season. I
mean, why would you count them at all? Even when they had Tom Brady, I didn't care. I always try to calm them out.
Tom Brady always had the refs, so you're no way beating that. You can't beat the refs.
So I still count them out till they couldn't count them out.
The New Orleans Saints beat up on the Carolina Pussycats 20-17.
That sounds like a good game.
No.
Win by a field goal?
Any game with the Pussycats is damn. Pussycats.
Wait a minute now. That's a Carolina team. Now.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna stop putting them low now. They after the Cowboys and stuff, but up against the Ravens, they like what, second?
To wrap up week 2, the Squirrels most likely cheated to win that game against the Browns, 26-22.
They walk it out.
They had to cheat at that game, so they probably walked on the field or some shit.
Right, that's why I'm referencing. They walk it out.
Walking out in the damn field.
We got to let that go.
In the middle of the game. I would never let that go.
We got to let that
I would never let that go. I would never let that go. Shit. He go, what?
Mike, tell me, look what you're doing in AC.
I hate that dude.
You was wrong for that. You was wrong.
I hate that dude. Shit. I don't care. That game is forever scorched in my damn memories. So.
It haunts him to this day, Mike.
Damn,
bro, you need to apologize.
His name
Tomlin.
Man, a damn gremlin. Effing gremlin.
Hey.
They only charge him $150,000 3 months after that game.
He paid that off.
And he laughed in the damn cameras and shit with some bullshit.
Yes.
I will never let that go.
As a matter of fact, Mike McCarthy, whenever you feel like it, you walk on the stage too. I was about to hit the table, but that would have jumped the mic. So Mike, whenever you feel like it, we losing the game, I want you to walk on the field, Mike. I'll give you permission. And if Jerry Jones don't tell you, I'm telling you.
Who you talking about?
Mike McCarthy.
That's some bullshit. No one ever does that. So, all right, let's get back to it. All right. Now we on week 3. We passed week 2.
Yeah.
We on week 3. Now the game last night start off the week 3. The San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Now I was kind of, before I tell the score, I was for the New York Giants. I'm always gonna be for the New York Giants. So that game had me cross a little bit because I already predicted the San Francisco 49ers to meet us, the Ravens Nation in Super Bowl.
He did do that.
I'm for them to be there with us. But at that game, I was hoping that New York Giants, cause I'm pro for New York Giants. So that was a toughie. But so here's the score.
I was with you too though, cause like the 49er teams is my brother team. That's why I'm always like booing and all kind of stuff, because he like, you know, we go back and forth. And then the Giants is in our division, so I'm like, you know, booing too. But at the same time, since everybody else was 2-2, yeah, I was hoping that the Giants would pull off another win and get that 2 win. You know what I'm saying? Because I want our division to be strong this year, because I'm tired of them talking about our division like we the weakest division when we not. But
hold on. It's been proven that your division was the NFC East, right? NFC East, except for last season, has been the weakest link, the worst division in the whole league, not counting last season. I'm not sure how the hell that happened, but so far that happens.
I think we are.
So far that happens every 5 to 10 years. Everything changes, but they had their year, so now another 3 to 5 years that might happen again. However, they're the worst. You guys are the worst division in the whole league. And that's status. That's stats.
And I'm gonna do a scroll. I'm gonna do a poll and dig into some information. I'm gonna do a poll right now and ask y'all which division has won the most Super Bowl rings, and then I'm gonna go and research myself. And by the next time that I'm invited back, even if I'm invited back, I will let y'all know, because I'm pretty sure that my division has the most Super Bowl rings, but I can't confirm that yet, but I will be confirming it. And if so, y'all gonna hear a lot from me. Trust and believe.
Bullshit, and honesty.
And that's gonna be
That's
facts
the bullshit
and honesty.
right there. That's bullshit.
And the bullshit is gonna be like, we the weakest division.
All right.
Okay.
San Francisco 49ers beat the New York Giants 30-12. All right. Now here's my prediction on other games for the remaining games in week 3. You ready for it?
Okay. Let's.
So far, my prediction status as of week 1 and week 2, between 80 to 85% prediction rate, which is good. Not counting the scores.
Time out. I'm gonna need you to come with the percentage. I want you to come with the total. Like you was 10-1, 10-2. Next time, I want you to come with the total, not the percentage, because the percentage could be anything.
No, it's really of how many.
What y'all think?
The percentage of how many wins I've got towards losses. The week 1, I was 85% wins. I was correct. I was actually correct. 50% wrong. And week 2, my percentage dropped down.
Yeah,
so
but,
it was a little more wins than loss. So I'm 80 to 85%.
Yeah, but nobody wanna do that math. They people rather do the compare. I was 10 out of 15. I was 11 out of 15.
I do both. I do the percentage, and then I say how many games.
Because that's what I would like to hear.
I mean, it's the same thing.
I want to see, because
I wins and loss. You want to calculate how many got right, how many got wrong. How many got right and got wrong. Okay, I'll do that next time. Okay, I got you. All right, I got you. All right, so moving right along. I predict the almighty Baltimore Ravens will beat the Colts 37-24 on Sunday, the 24th at 1 p.m. Yeah, I give them 24.
Oh snap!
You know what I'm saying? 37-24. It gotta be a good game. It gotta be a good game.
No, I really think y'all gonna crush that game. I'm sorry.
I don't want to crush.
I don't like to be a fan, but I think they gonna crush that game.
We need pressure that way we keep stamina going. So as the games go through the season, we don't get weak and be big-headed to the point we don't play our best. We want a game to play, because when we get to our real division games, like when we go meet those squealers, whatnot, we gotta be down on those cats. And when we get to Kansas City or the Chefs or whoever else we play, Titans or whatever, coming up, not Dallas. That's next season.
I'm talking about postseason.
Well, yeah, y'all not gonna make it to postseason. Cowgirls are not making the effing postseason.
Okay. Big man.
Back to it. They don't know how, like Stephen A. Smith said. Now I agreed with him. He said they always have the numbers on paper, but when it comes to crunch time, they don't know how to stick to it. They don't know how to do it. They always fold like a damn chair. They always fold. I agree with Stephen A. Smith for that one.
We get that reference. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But that's not true. Not always. Sometimes.
Continuing the predictions. The Detroit Lions would beat the Atlanta Falcons 26-24.
Okay.
The Chargers would beat the Vikings 17-10. The New Orleans Saints would beat the Packers 28-17. The Texans would beat the Jaguars 10-7. The Dolphins would beat the Broncos 37-24. The
Okay,
Titans.
Dolphins is strong.
Huh?
I said Dolphins is strong.
Okay. The Titans would beat the Browns 3-0. The Buffalo Bills would beat the DC Commodores 15-10. The New York Jets would beat the New England Patriots 35-7. Hell, shit, did they have 7 of the last game? Oh, close 17 or whatever. So, damn it, shit, that's close.
Nothing.
Hey, the Seahawks will beat the Carolina Pussycats 50-0.
Great day.
Huh?
Come on, man.
Shit, sorry ass Pussycats.
20 points.
Chicago. No, I said 50-0.
I'm saying you can't give Carolina 20.
They can't get themselves 20. Shit, they can't do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Giants
Shit.
did it. Well, they
No,
got some
Giants.
points.
Giants.
They got some points, so Carolina Panthers can do it too. Even though I'm not a fan, but
So you think the score gonna be?
I would say about 30. I say 35.
30s?
20.
Have you seen the games?
I'm talking about
They didn't get past 20
the
yet.
Seahawks gonna have 30. And
Oh, 35 to
Carolina
20?
Panthers they're gonna have like about 30, 35, and Panthers probably get 20. Yeah.
Seahawks to Carolina Panthers 50-0.
It's just wrong.
Okay. Chicago Bears would beat the Chefs 14-7.
Oh, there you go with another chef law. Oh, you really hate them, huh?
The Cardinals would beat the Cowgirls 35-21.
Now I call bullshit.
Well, they
Come
got
on, we's on the road. Yes, master. We's on the road with Jerry Jones. We's gonna get them.
He said, y'all need to shut up and play. That's
Okay.
Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones said, y'all need to shut up and play.
Okay, but you know the Cardinals are birds, right? And y'all know we cowboys, so we carry guns. So what we do to birds when we see birds? Poo poo, pow pow, pow pow. Shoot them down. Dig
Y'all
'em
will
out.
miss, because y'all will fold every time. Stephen A. Smith's words, y'all will fold every time. Can't hit the
Stephen A.
target.
Smith is a liar.
You
He
can't-
forgot when we had that
you guys
season.
can't
13
hit
and
the
2.
target, can't
We was
hit the mark.
13 and 2. He's a liar.
You always
He
miss
just
the
saying
mark.
his opinion, just like we doing right now. Forget Stephen A. Smith.
It's not
I
a
don't
pick,
wanna
it's
say
a
another
fact.
word.
It's a prediction,
But my mama
predictable
told me,
facts.
my mama taught me better than to use those big curse words. So forget Stephen A. Smith.
The Raiders would beat the Squealers 27-24. The Buccaneers would beat the She-Goose 15-12.
I agree with that. But I don't. But I agree with that, and I hope that happens, because they need to fall off. Because right now we're number 2 in our division, and the only reason why we're not number 1 because they was like, Super Bowl champs and blah 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 years back and stuff. So they still have a little bit rank over us. But we tied 2-0. So yeah,
Hold
I
on.
hope they fall
So you
off.
saying because of last season?
No, not last season. Season before last, when they was Super Bowl champs.
So what's your ranking this
No,
season right now?
2 seasons before last.
So what's your current ranking right now? Who's
We're,
in late?
we're number 2. They're number 1 right now.
So that means based on this season's games, they're number 1, not on any other season prior.
No, it's based on they played the games first and stuff, and they.
So you 2-0, you 2-1.
No, we're 2-0, and they're 2-0.
Okay.
It's the percentage.
Okay. And so far
in first.
and so far they're doing
Which
better
is
than
boo!
you. So far they're doing better than you guys.
No.
But they're gonna fall off anyway. So
Yes.
and
Ooh,
you guys
we agree.
and yeah, but the guys not gonna elevate to that next level. You guys are gonna fall too.
We were gonna fall too.
Probably 3rd or 4th level. The DC Commodores gonna be overtake you guys.
You think so?
But New York Giants.
You think because they train with y'all that they ready for
we
us?
train those cats.
They beat y'all
DMV
in
baby.
preseason,
DMV.
but that don't mean nothing.
DMV.
Because his team sucks, so they train with a sucky team.
The Buccaneers will beat the Eagles 15-12. The LA Rams will beat the Cincinnati Bengals 12-9.
That's your division now.
Yeah, they need to damn lose. So
if they keep losing all kind of stuff, they make your division weak.
we're the top. We're the top 10.
Top 10 of what?
And my team is the top 10 of the whole NFL.
Your team number 10?
No, we're the top 10 of the NFL. We're ranked. We're not 10. Whatever. Straight hating, boy. She's straight hating, boy.
All day.
Straight
I'm talking
hating.
about my Cowboys.
Well, that's a wrap on the football for now. What you got the last word to say about the football?
Yes, as always, this is Tasha Mack. Holla back. You already know Dallas Cowboys. We coming for everybody in the game, everybody that we play, and whoever we don't play. We hope we meet y'all in the postseason. And we don't meet y'all in the postseason, we'll meet y'all at the Super Bowl with it. However you want it, whenever you want it. We right here, baby, all day, every day. Straight ahead.
Facts, bullshit, honesty. That was straight bullshit.
Facts.
All right. Make sure y'all watch the Baltimore
Yes.
Ravens get their third win Sunday against the Colts. Cuckoo!
And cuckoo.
All right.
Wait,
now we're
wait.
gonna switch it to some politics. You ready for some politics?
Never, but here we go.
Okay. It's necessary. Politics is necessary.
Yes.
All right. Today's topic is going to be about the U.S.-Iran prisoner swap. Have you heard about that one?
No. This is where I learned, y'all.
All right. The U.S.-Iran prisoner swap. It happened Monday. According to APnews.com, and you can look at other references as well, 5 Americans were detained for years in Iran. They walked off a plane and into freedom last Monday.
Wow.
Most was arm-to-arm. This was part of a political deal made between President Joe Biden and Iran's president in exchange for $6 billion in frozen Iranian assets owed by a third country, which was South Korea.
Oh.
The successful negotiations for the Americans' freedom brought Biden profuse thanks from their families. So the families were very thankful, of course.
Of course.
But heat from the Republican presidential rivals
For what?
and other opponents for the monetary arrangement with one of America's top adversaries. So basically the rivals, for the Republican rivals and other people, they're mad because of the monetary arrangement.
So we had to pay the $1 billion?
We paid this, we had $6 billion in frozen assets that belonged to them in the first place.
Okay, so
But it
money.
was held because of South Korea. So instead of keep holding it, we released it back to them, which was their assets in the first place. It was owed to them. Actually, it was owed to them. Those assets were owed to them by South Korea. So we paid their debt.
So South Korea owed Iran $6 billion.
Not $6 billion. $6 billion in frozen Iranian assets.
That could be like anything besides money and everything else.
Right. The total cost was $6 billion.
Okay.
But it could be weapons or whatever. They
Right.
say it's Iranian assets. Usually that'd be money frozen or whatever, or different types of stuff. But the Republicans are upset with that because he gave the monetary, they gave the money, and that's $6 billion is $6 billion.
That's a lot of money down.
That is a lot of money.
Cause I hit the lottery for $6 billion. I'm out this.
All right, but what is the cost to free your people, your family members? You got 5
Right.
family members trapped in another country
Right.
for years in prison,
Ever since they stepped foot in that country, right?
Right, for nothing. It was no real crime. What we did is like in prison for nothing. But over there, you could do almost anything. The sorriest thing, you get locked up.
Yeah.
Because we're not aware
You
of
just
their
get locked
rules and
up
stuff.
for being American. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, just please, let me know. So, what would you have done? I mean, it's your family members. I mean, the family is happy.
That was my family member, and I had the money. We
Like,
better,
fuck that
here you go, let my
right.
family member go.
Right, fuck that $6 billion, right?
Right.
So, I mean,
It's 6 billion, yes, that a lot, but if it's been there and it's just sitting there, why wouldn't you want to try to do something good with it? I mean, you could have, before they could have released it to us, but you can't because it's their money anyway. So if it's their money and their people, like, use it to help their people because that's what our country is about, right?
right. We should, see, I understand now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I understand,
Right.
it's like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
You don't want to give in as a hostage situation to any country because that puts you at, they can always do it over and over again.
Yeah.
Hostage situation.
Okay.
Then you're paying for ransom.
I
So you
feel
don't
what
want
you're
to
saying
pay
as
ransom.
a country.
Right, paying ransom.
So when it's personal, it's different.
But
Yeah.
come on, and that's true. You should be paying ransoms, and they're not supposed to pay ransoms. First of all, for that. But I mean, what would you want your country to do? I mean, if if I my family members, now I love my family. You know, I want the country, you know, that I love so much. Please do what they can to free my family.
Right.
So that's how I take on that one. And I understand why you would be upset, far as the country's concerned, because we're not supposed to give up ransoms. People need to understand that. If you start giving ransoms up for other countries gonna want to do the same thing for getting ransoms. So that's not a good idea to do, regardless.
And does that make their country look weak if they like
Yes.
just straight up give up ransoms?
Right, because because most of the times we start giving ransom. Now they're gonna find any kind of reasons to do it. Now they always gonna do ransom money. Now it puts out a situation that of unsecure, because now nobody can go anywhere because somebody can be held hostage for ransom. And that's what normally do what rich people do. You know, when people get held ransom, now it's like either we take the loss, but right now this is security.
Right.
Of our country. Now, it could have been, right now it's monetary loss. Now, what if it could have been, they said, well, release 3 of your nukes or some shit. You know,
Right.
Those are ransoms. So we gotta be careful with that. I understand that part. However, switching away from that part, now, like I said, again, I understand that. My family, I want my family back at all costs.
Yeah.
Especially if they're rotten and somebody sell for no reason. I want my family back at all costs.
Safe.
I don't care of the monetary costs, and I understand both sides. So I'm happy they're back. Happy with their families. First they dramatized already. Because you're in a different country. You're not just in American prisons where they do all kind of shit to you.
Right.
You're in some country, other shit where they doing unknown shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they're back.
Traumatized and traumatized.
Yeah. So I'm glad they're back. So I mean, I can't say too much on that one. I said
And
enough.
hopefully they can be back and be able to, like, you know, get mental health or talk to somebody about the mentalness and have mental awareness, and they can, like, you know, get them back into reality. Because I know that had to be rough. That had to been tough, and I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So I'm glad that they're back with their families.
Right.
You know, no matter what we had to do, we got people back with their families, and America should look at that.
Right. So that's enough on the politics for the day. I thought that'd be enough to think on that one. So
Yeah,
we'll get to that's actually a tough situation, that one. Yeah. So we'll get to some our main topic of the day for everyday stuff and situations. We're going to talk about warning signs of a mini stroke. The warning signs of a mini stroke. You know, many people with mini stroke have strokes.
Yes.
Have you heard of a mini stroke before?
Yes.
Okay. Just in case, now, according to the American Stroke Associations, all the information I'm going to give you is according to them. Okay, so you can look that up, reference the information. So there's like different references, but all of it comes from according to American Stroke Association. Okay.
Yes.
First, let me tell you the mini.
ASA.
Right.
My bad.
Okay, that would be ASA. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, they have like
The acronym.
the symbol. Yeah.
Right. So I wasn't aware of that. All right. Here's a mini stroke. What a mini stroke is. It's also called TIA. Did you know that? Mini stroke is also called TIA. Now TIA stands for transient ischemic attack. I could be mispronouncing ischemic, but it's ISCHEMIC. Transient ischemic attack. Okay, that's what TIA stands for. Mini stroke. Now, a mini stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is temporarily blocked. Roughly 240,000 Americans a year have a TIA. Did you know that?
No.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
240,000 people a
I
year.
think I felt like that today.
Now, mini strokes are most common among adults 55 and older, but can occur at any age. Now, major risk factors for TIA include high blood pressure,
Check.
diabetes,
No check.
heart disease, atrial fibrillation, and smoking.
So I said check.
Most people you know has high blood pressure and smoking. So
Yeah.
those are their major factors.
Yeah.
So
And those might be more major, well, not more, I don't want to assume, but yeah, that definitely can affect
yeah. So and if you have all those five, then
blood circulations.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Now doctors say it's important not to overlook TIA symptoms. They require immediate medical attention. Diagnosing a TIA and understanding its root cause can help prevent a full-blown stroke. Now, this can cause lasting brain damage and long-term disability, even death. That's the cause of stroke. Now, the symptoms of TIA is the same symptoms for a stroke, but it's temporarily. So again, the symptoms for a TIA or a mini stroke is the same as for a full-blown stroke. It's just a temporary effect. The symptoms can sometimes resolve as quickly as it comes. So you might get the symptom right now, and then it goes away. And then you're not really thinking about it because it happened and it went away.
Right.
Now, the common warning signs to tell whether or not you've had a mini stroke are weakness, numbness, or paralysis on one side of your body. Sometimes you feel that when you're sitting down too long, like
Yeah,
on your
that's
leg
like
and
the
stuff.
jet lag and
Yeah.
things of that nature, but it'll last a little bit longer. Well,
Right.
that's a mini stroke, so you don't know.
Right. Also, a warning sign is slurred speech or difficulty understanding others, blindness in one or both eyes, dizziness, and severe headache without apparent cause.
Promise you, I've been experiencing about 4 of them symptoms today. I was
Right.
scared,
Having a headache for no apparent reason,
but
just
I
pop
also
out of
had
the way.
loss of breath, so yeah.
Right. And then the weakness and numbness or paralysis on one side of your body.
I experienced that today. I experienced like difficulty understanding others. Like what you say? The only thing I didn't experience today was like the blindness in one or both eyes. But I did experience dizziness, and I have been experiencing dizziness for the last couple of days. And I had severe headaches, and I have been weak on my left side.
You've shown the signs that you could have experienced a mini stroke. You didn't know it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking at now, and I'm like, what?
If you feel those ways, they say you must get diagnosis and get treatment, and that can prevent a stroke. So,
I have to make a doctor's appointment.
doctor's appointment. Now, if you're feeling that way, because like again, you don't know unless somebody tell you. Like
Right.
I made a word to you right now. Hopefully, someone listening to this helps them. Now, if you feel in those ways, go get diagnosed. Just go get diagnosed, and if it's true, you get the treatment and whatnot, which will help prevent stroke. There's nothing wrong with getting help.
Yes.
And like you said, you feel those ways, so you don't know. You probably got a mini stroke.
And cause I'm feeling like okay and like kind of like back to normal, like I'm like okay,
That's
know,
what that's
I
what
might be good,
temporarily.
but,
That's
yeah.
what the temporary effects. So
But yeah, I do. I'm gonna take heed to what Mr. AC say, and I'm gonna schedule me a doctor's appointment. Even though I have my primary doctor, sometimes you might need to like just see if you can schedule an earlier appointment before your own appointment, just to make sure that everything that's going on with you is healthy and good. But if not, and you are experiencing things like you might want to go to the emergency room. If you experience them badly, but if you can wait it out and go to your check with your primary doctor, then do so. But if you're experiencing this, and this could be a mini stroke, I do advise or make a suggestion to like at least go to the emergency room just to make sure, because your life matters and so does mine. So I'm gonna need to like make me an appointment.
right. So hopefully you make that happen. So
Yeah.
you get checked. At
Or
least
go to the emergency room.
it's better safe than sorry to find out
Yeah.
versus not knowing. So
It's scary too now, but
Yeah.
like you say, it's best to know
Yeah.
than not know, because that could be even more scarier or even deadly.
yeah.
So I'd rather be scary than deadly.
So make sure y'all go get checked, please. This is serious stuff, serious business. You never know what happens. You gotta care about yourself enough. You can't help anyone else unless you help yourself.
Right.
So you gotta protect yourself and be healthy. So that's a wrap on this episode. I want to recommend 5 movies I think you enjoy watching. The first one, Spider-Man: Homecoming. It's a Marvel movie on Disney Plus. It's a pretty good movie. My daughter says she's not a fan.
Well,
You like Spider-Man: Homecoming?
it was cute. It was cute now, for the young people, and it was like an introduction to the older Spider-Man that we know. It's like a revamp and everything, but still like it was like an introduction. But it's Marvel, so I gotta like it.
Yeah, I love Marvel movies. I'm a 100% fan of it. But I gotta admit, every time I watch Spider-Man: Homecoming or attempt to watch it,
You fade out.
I fade out. I couldn't find the right words. That's what happens to me, right? What just happened just now, I'm trying to find the words. I just go out. I'm like, I can't watch the whole show. I don't know why.
But it's that whole Spider-Man and Marvel DC. So it's like Spider-Man trying to be Marvel, and then like Spider-Man still trying to be DC because DC.
Yeah, I love Marvel.
So
I love DC.
They can't really do Spider-Man like they do the Avengers and all kind of stuff because of DC. DC got that contract over the Spider-Man production and everything. So
yeah, but it's nothing against DC.
The creation is not like there like that.
It was not against that. I attempt to watch it. It's something about it. I just zoom out.
So did you like any Spider-Man?
Yeah, I love Spider-Man. I watch all Spider-Man movies.
So it's just this one.
Every time I try to watch it, the newer Spider-Man movies, like the latest ones, the Homecoming.
He's younger.
Yeah, I don't know. It just.
Well, I mean.
I try to watch it. It just.
He's not younger. It's just like a.
The teenager stuff. What?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not sure that's it because
he was a teenager in the first one too, and they was at school, but he was more pushed out into protecting the world. And like in this one, he like protecting the class and they on the school.
Well, when he was with the Avengers,
like
I loved him when he was with the Avengers. But
yeah,
he also
was having to be tough.
Yeah, but he also had the other Spider-Man movie with the other was it universe, some type of universe?
Yeah, the multiverse.
Multiverse. I start watching it, then I just it's not catching me. I'm not really grasping it. I'm just.
What is little dude name? Eminem, Master Wayne. What's his name? Oh my God, the little black dude that star in the multiverse as well. Miles.
Miles.
Yes.
Well, I saw that one.
Yeah. So that ain't the one you talking
No,
about?
I saw that one.
Oh, which one you talking about now?
The one with the other two versions of him. The old two older Spider-Mans. And they was together when I tried to watch it. It wasn't as interesting to me. So I keep trying to watch.
It wasn't really a Spider-Man Homecoming.
Well, no.
Because Homecoming, you know, you break it in.
It just couldn't get into it. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try. I like Marvel, so I
Well,
gotta.
if you don't try to get into it for like the Spider-Man version, at least get into it just
For the
in
Marvel,
case
yeah.
for the Marvel, you know.
I
Because you know
am.
that movies like they,
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? They
Yeah, they kind of piggyback off one another to keep moving.
Keep it moving.
But
It's a storyline.
Right,
So you got to know what's going on with the other.
I am trying so far, so I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I am gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try. All right, the next movie is Boy Erased. Based on a true story, an amazing movie, rated R.
Ooh.
Definitely has a lot of drama.
Oh,
Highly
snap.
recommend it. You seen that one?
No.
All right.
Are we going to erase a boy?
And I have no idea it was.
Oh my God.
Boy Erased.
Don't erase the boy. I've got to see this. It's rated R too? Ooh.
The next, number 3, is called Zom 100. She gave the thumbs down. Not good at all. It's PG-13s on Netflix. It's a zombie movie. So I love zombie movies.
Some zombie movies are horrible.
But there's some zombie movies just horrible. I haven't seen this one. And since my daughter told me it's thumbs down, I don't think I want to see it.
Wait, what the producer say? What you say? It's short.
She said, shut up. It's not
not
a
a
movie,
movie,
it's a show. Oh, it's a show, it's not a movie.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's another reason why it sucks.
So, do know.
All right.
She gave it a thumbs down, so if she gave it a thumbs down, I'm not going to give it a good eye.
I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not even a movie, it's a show, so yeah. Zom 100, so yeah.
That means 100 episodes?
I have no idea.
No.
Yeah, so.
No, I'm just teasing.
Now, the next one, The Little Mermaid, on Disney Plus. It's a new 2023 musical. It's an okay movie. A lot of people like it. You know, I'm glad that, what's her name?
Halle
Bailey.
Your girlfriend's sister.
Yo.
Oh wait, I'm your co-host. I forgot. Yeah.
Listen, I just said, what's her sister's name?
Halle, Chloe.
Chloe. Hey, I love you, Chloe. You know what I'm saying? But listen, her sister Halle Bailey is in there, and I haven't watched it. I'm just not a musical person. I hope her best success. Now I'm sure she was great. It's a good movie, but I'm not a musical person. I don't.
Right.
You start putting some shit together and start singing.
Start singing you out.
I can't. I try. Listen, I tried so many times throughout my years.
Wish I could be.
That's a. I
Part
can't.
of your.
Listen, I'm gonna be out my own podcast. Hold up. All right. The next one is I Am Groot.
Wait, no. Before you move on,
Nah, come on.
I want to shout
Yeah.
out Halle, and like she did a great job for us, like acting, because she's like
You seen
she's
it?
a musician. Yes, I seen
Oh,
it.
okay.
She did a great job and everything, and I agree with because your daughter Cassandra. It was okay, you know. It was a revamp of The Little Mermaid, the cartoon, and the movie was like so dead on to it, kind of like made it a little bit boring, just because it was like so dead on. But at the same time, Chloe did amazing in her acting. Of course,
No,
Halle.
Halle.
Yeah, Chloe. Me and you got beef, girl. But I'll tell you why later. But I still love you too, Chloe. But we got beef. But Halle, you did a great job, and like I was very, very proud of you. Your singing is on point. Your acting was on point. I love how you like got into character and everything, and I was like so super proud of you. I just wish they did a little bit more, with the movie instead of made it like so dead on, because the dead on kind of like made it just like okay, so they're gonna do this next, they're gonna do the next. It was like already like
it's a repeat.
yeah, like but it was like super repeat. like words and everything. But I did love the ending. I ain't even gonna lie. When the king popped up out on the water and all the mermaids and the family was together and they was wishing you well, girl. Yes.
Yeah, again, much success, Haley.
I love Disney.
I am glad you're successful now and you're doing great things. You and your sister Chloe, all right?
And look at him, you and your sister Chloe. Oh yeah, I'm a co-host.
All right. The next movie is I Am Groot. Now, of course, I'm a Groot fan because he's with the Marvels. I didn't know he had his own movie.
So season,
Yeah.
it's a show.
Show. It's not a movie. It's a show. It has 2 seasons.
Oh, so I got to watch that.
Yeah, but I did not know. I was not aware of that. So I need to go watch.
Me too, because I'm not normally not up on the Marvel and what's next in the category. So we got on season 2.
We got to see I Am
I've been
Groot.
slipping.
Yeah, she said.
I don't slip like that, y'all. For real, for real.
She says on Disney Plus.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
I miss
Has 2 seasons. A Marvel show.
I am ashamed.
We have to go see
I'm
that.
appalled.
We gotta see that together.
The show.
Yeah, the show.
No, you be taking too long. That's why I'm ahead of you in Marvel world. Because I'm the true Marvel fan here.
Correct.
Even though he was the one who introduced me to Marvel like that.
We gotta bring back the word not. Not.
You gonna bring that back?
Hell yeah. Not.
He gonna try to bring that back. Y'all already know, like, really. That's old school.
Not.
That's telling your age. That's what he doing, old man.
Psych.
Oh my God.
Remember Psych? Psych.
You got another one?
I like your team. Psych. Oh, shit.
I like your team too.
That's real. That's real. That's facts.
Nice.
That's facts. She's hating. All right, straight hating, baby. All right. Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out. Don't forget to check us out on Straight Hating Online Apparel Store. Excuse me. Don't forget to check out the Straight Hating Online Apparel Store. Apparel store.
Say
apparel.
Let it flow off your tongue.
Don't forget to check out the Straight Hating Online Apparel Store called Straight Hating Fashions and More. Go to straighthatingfashionandmore.com. Thank you for watching, listening, depending on what platform you're currently using. Follow my podcast on straighthating.castos.com for video podcasts and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. And I'm also on Spotify, YouTube, and several other platforms.
Check it out.
I'm your host, AC. My co-host, Tasha Mack.
Holla back. You already know.
Talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.